Barrie Everett. No, I played very little soca. I played a lot of dance hall and a lot of hip hop. Um, Started DJing. I think the better term is started making money from it at 19. Uh, Bought records, yes, vinyl. Bought 45. Some of you have no clue what that is. It's you put that silver thing or plastic thing in the middle, you lay it down, you put the needle on. It's not as big as a 12-inch vinyl, and the speed goes from 33 to 45. So, yeah. Bought a lot of records before I made my first dollar doing this as a DJ professionally. I picked up on this formula that DJs do. DJ Khaled has one. Listen, and I kind of heard them, and I was like, okay, so what's gonna be Barrie Hype's trademark word? And I realized it's one thing that you're going to say when you meet somebody or greet somebody. You could say hi, you could say good morning, good afternoon, or you could say hello. And it's kind of fun for my radio show because I get to say hello when somebody calls. So that's how I got the hello. We actually had this discussion amongst about 5 or 6 of us in Trinidad this year, which was the best carnival. Each carnival had its own flavor, is what we noticed. Let's start here with London, with Notting Hill. We noticed that the influences, especially as you have a huge African community here, definitely plays into the music. We noticed in Toronto, for example, the parade route is every country's parade route is different. Some is by the water, some is downtown in the city. With you folks here in London, for example, you have 2 lanes. So lane number 1 is the truck and the masqueraders. Then there's a barricade, and lane number 2 is the spectators. So what we've noticed is if you're in London and you want to know which is the happening band, don't watch lane 1, watch lane number 2. So, but yeah, every country has its own flavor. I personally love London's carnival. Labor Day in New York is definitely good times, good vibes. And then I live in the 305 MIA, so our carnival is different because we actually go around the stadium as of recent times. So yeah, I love carnival. Trinidad Carnival, you best be fit. That is a hell of a long route. Comfortable sneakers, ladies. You want to look good. Comfort, please. I have to say I look up to my mom and dad. Examples of how to do it, how it should be done. No silver, gold, platinum, bronze, or rusty spoon. It's just, hard work, dedication. This is how you should do it. Being a great example. I have other folks too, mentors. Triton Rami from Black Shadow. He produced the Give Me the Light record for Sean Paul. As a mentor, he sees me make certain mistakes, and like my dad, he will let me make mistakes to a certain point so I can learn, but he won't let me go over the edge. And he will reel me in and says, you did A, B, C right, but the reason why it didn't come out the way you want because D wasn't done properly, or this was the better way to do D. So definitely being politically correct, saying the right thing at the right time. Just having to dodge certain obstacles. I'm not really one to take sides. Like in any industry, there are obviously sides that do and do not work with each other. I'm just team progress. I like to see, as far as I'm concerned, our music has no way reached the capability that it should be. The potential is humongous. I mean, Rupi had Tempted to Touch. That's taken him around the globe, but we haven't really had another record since that has done something on mainstream. And for me, that's my goal, is to see our genre go there. It may have been my first kiss. That might have been a good childhood memory. If we can consider, preteen, around that age there is childhood. Another great childhood memory. Wow, there's so many. I think definitely one of those was, just seeing what my parents were drive for me because I really love sports, so they were always there for me. Being there for me, I think, was a very big childhood memory for me. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
You got the realest bumper in this town. It's the way you move it up and down.
The couch and my remote control, we are hand in hand. A very good friend of mine, Skinny Fabulous, was in South Florida for a couple days, and DJ Crown Prince was actually over from Dubai, and we had just done about a 5 or 6 show run. And so Skinny came over to collect a couple things from me that he had needed, and Crown Prince was in the recliner, I in the couch, and we're watching I think it was a Law and Order or CSI Miami, marathon. And Skinny walks in, looks at us, and he says, "Boy, if I know this TV show is on, I know for sure I'll get no work done from you." So the two of us proceed to look at him and look back at the TV. He leaves, comes back 3.5 hours later, and we haven't moved.
Just keep the thing going, feeling like.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. The slogan for St. Lucia is simply beautiful. I say there's clean air, fresh water. The beaches are amazing, lush vegetation. Come on through. And we have lots of times of the year if you want to just sit back and do nothing, or you can come in July for Carnival. We have the Jazz Festival, which takes place in May.
I wanna wine, but it looking dangerous. I wanna wine, but it could mean danger.
I've noticed I've branched a bit more into the A&R aspect of the business. For those persons who don't know what that is, simply in short, let's say you are the artist. It's my job to get the right lyrics to the right beat to make you the right hit. So I've noticed that's a bit more of a direction that I'm kind of going down. I've also been approached a bit to do more road management for some artists as well. Seeing as I'm extremely road tested, I know all the good takeout spots. That's my weakness, by the way. Oh, food. Me and food have been friends for years. Ask mommy, she'll tell you.
It dangerous. I wanna wine, but it looking dangerous. I wanna wine, but it could mean danger. When I just want to grind on you, girl, it too real. It dangerous. I wanna wine, but it looking dangerous. I wanna wine, but it could be danger. And I just want to grind on you.